Hey, this is Slap Out Lash Girl Melissa coming at you with an eyeshadow look. It's not on my eyes yet, but it will be. And it is a new palette that I found this past weekend, and I've used it one time and absolutely have fallen in love with it. And I think you will too. It almost reminds me of the Urban Decay, the nude color palettes. This is by e.l.f. This is by e.l.f. And this is it. Is that not pretty? Oh my goodness. And it has warm tones and cool tones. So we're going to do some kind of look with this today. So stick with me and let's see what we can do with it. All right, you got to have primer. Got to have some eye primer. I'm using Younique's eye primer. This is actually going away. I guess they're going to come out with something new, but it's discounted highly right now. So if you want to try it, I'll put the link to that below because I do love this, and I'm not quite exactly sure, what I'm going to do when this is totally gone. I'm really going to be disappointed because this is such a great eye primer. Now, I am going to set it with a little bit of powder. We are going to use a big powder puff brush, and I'm just going to grab, what's the closest thing to me? I think I will grab It's. I got a little bit of It stuck back in here, and I can get just a little bit of that on here on this brush. You don't need much. And this is BK Beauty's brush 201. I love their brushes. Let me fix my mirror here so I can see. Now, what this does, it kind of sets the eyeshadow primer that we just put on, and it really works well for me when I do it this way because there is definitely no creasing, no anything all throughout the day. And I live here in Alabama, so it's really hot during the summer. Right now, we're headed into fall. I mean, we're into fall, and it's just such a great time to be alive when it's like this because it's perfect every day. We haven't had any rain in days, weeks, maybe. So other than having to water my flowers, that's about it. But it's really nice to be able to just have temperate temperature for a little while because it's fixing to get cold. Darn it. I'm not a cold weather girl either. So there we go. Now you can touch it and it's not, sticky or tacky or anything like that. Now, these colors are kind of molten colors. They're not, like, I didn't have any fallout at all using this. And it stayed all day. It was really pretty all day long. So, shocker alert for me, I am going to use this one color right here. It doesn't really have the names of the colors. It's just a nude palette. Does it not remind you of Urban Decay's palettes? I love this. And I love the fact that it does have those cool tones in it. So I'm going to grab this lighter color here, this lighter color, and I'm just going to kind of put a wash of color all over with that because I think it will get a good base color to build upon. And sometimes I like to do that. I do. I like to do a little bit of a light color base, and then everything starts off the same. Okay, especially if you've got discoloration on your eyelids and stuff, I would highly recommend you do something. Maybe you might need to use a concealer, but you can come over it with this color here once you set it. Now, I don't need the concealer today, so we're just going to stick with what we got at the moment. Now, let me take a look at these and let me figure out my path. Now, there are certain colors in here that I am drawn to. I love the pinkish tones and the warm tones. I'm not going to fool with cool tones today. I'm going to stay kind of maybe in these three right here. That's what I'm thinking about. Decisions to make. Now I'm just going to do one eye for you on camera. Okay, it takes too long to do anything else. And I don't want you to get bored and sitting here going, when's she going to finish? Okay. Well, let me say we're going to take this color here, this one, and that is my transition color. That's where I'm starting, okay? Just taking this small little BK Beauty brush 211, and I'm going to look straight on into the mirror. I wish I could do it for you here where you could see it, but I'm going to put a dot right up here above my pupil. Can you see that? I have hooded eyes, so this is how I get started and make sure that everything is in the right place it should be and that you can see that color. And you can always bring it up. Now I'm just going to kind of buff this out a little and bring it upward. I'm not taking it downward at all. Just see that? Isn't that cool? I just love these colors. I love how they work. There's no fallout. Winning. You know how much the other palette cost? I mean, wow. It's incredible how I went and I'm like, wow, things are so expensive now. But you know, quality is quality. And yeah, I could have bought the Urban Decay one, you know, the Naked palette or whatever, but this is such a pretty, this is a beautiful palette. It really is. And I thought I would give it a shot. And I really do like it. So I'm going to do one eye for you on camera. Just so you can see oh, that is so pretty, girl. Look at that. I love the way this goes on. It does have a molten kind of feel to it. Woo-wee, I like that. All right, so I'm looking at this going, which direction do I want to go? I do want my lid to be a little light, but I don't want it that light, so I'm going to use this color here. So, because I am going to come back and I am going to add a little shimmer to this just because that's the kind of thing I like. Now, there it is. There's the color. And we're just going to pat this. Pat is your friend. Do not swipe it. Just pat it on. I used to say that a lot. Pat your friend. It's true, though. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I just didn't want it to be so light white looking. Now, that light color would be perfect for like the inner corner at the end because you don't want shiny there at all. And that's my intention is to use it in that way. Oh, wow, that's pretty. Look at that. That really brightened it up. I'm going to put just a tad more here. Wait, I got the wrong one. Lucky me, I turned it around. Get it fixed. Oh, man. I like this. I'm going to bring it up just a bit right through here. Kind of lifts me up and makes me look like I have more of a lid when, you know, I really don't. Now, we are going to take a darker color. I'm trying to decide which one I want to use, but I am going to use a crease brush to do this with. So let me think about which one I want to use. I have a lot of choices here. I mean, look at the darker colors. I have this one, this one, this one. Even I could stay with that one and it'd still be more light looking. I really am zoning in on one of these two other colors, the darker colors. Now, this one would be pretty too. Which one should we do? All right, I think I've figured out what I want to do. I think I might like to mix this color and this color together for some reason. And I don't know why, but I just feel like I should at least give it a try. So I did two of one color and two of the other, right? So let's see what we get. Now, if you have hooded eyes and you're always struggling of how to do an outer V, this is all you really need to do is find you a little crease brush that you love that's soft. Pop that color there, a little line, and that's it. That's all you need to do. Now, and then you can start kind of blending it outward and inward. I take it up just a little, not much, and kind of blend it in. Now, if I need to add more color, say I want to darken it a little bit more, then I could just come back in with that darker color. But try the other one first because you may not like it too dark. So if you mix the two colors, you might get a better, you know, look that you were looking for and maybe not so dark. But I'm going to happen to come back in and take that darker color, tap it off on my hand, and I'm just going to place it like I just did right here, like that. And then just kind of blend it upward and inward a little. It's just like a V. Just make sure you do a little bit of a V. Now, if you have more hooded eyes, you're going to have to bring it up just a little bit more. So what I would recommend is come pupil and over straight out, like that. And then come down. And then blend all this in. And blend it inward. And that way, you can actually see that color. See it? Isn't that pretty? Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. I'm going to bring it in just a tad more here because I feel like I want a little more darkness right in this area because I am going to add that golden color. The golden ticket color, as I call it. Oh, that's so pretty. Look at that. Okay. Now, let me think about my next step for this. I like how this is coming together. We're going to take, this is an eyeliner. It is black. Now, it is a liquid, but this is what I've been doing here lately. I've been using it as like this. I like it. Instead of putting it on my lid, it gives me that darkness that I need. Boom. Now, don't put it anywhere else. Then we're going to grab a color called Proper, and we're going to take Proper. Let me make sure it's proper. It does say Proper. Yes, it does. And I'm going to use it right here, right? Only on the outer third of my eye. That's it. Very creamy. This is Younique's. And the other one was Younique's as well. So then I'm going to take this and kind of flick it up just a tad and then draw it back. And look at that. Wow. So pretty. Oh man, I'm going to go and do the other eye off camera. And then we're going to finish this up, girlfriend. Okay, now this is where I take Younique's little palette, and I'm going to use this color right here, the little golden color. I want to put it right over my pupil. Why? Because I think it's just pretty. And I think it gives a little more dimension than just having that one light color. Now, if you want to just use it the other way, do that, okay? But for me, I like a little shiny. Not a whole lot, but it does add something to the lid. You see how different it looks now? And I went ahead and took a little bit of the liner, the proper liner that we used up here. I've run it just a little bit under here. And I still have to do this one side over here because I did not do my liquid eye. Over here, I really like this. And this is black. So it's so easy and no fallout. That's genius. I saw somebody do that and I thought, you know what? I'm going to try it. And sure enough, it worked. Now I'm going to do my mascara off camera. And one thing I think I want to do, though, is tight line down here on this eye here. And I think that might be pretty. But I'm not going to use black. I'm going to use proper. I'm going to use a brown color. I don't want it to be too dark, you know, because this is kind of a light kind of look to me. I wouldn't want it to be like super, super dark. It could be a daytime, plus you could turn it into an evening by adding that little pop of color like that. And if you need a little more liner up here, you can come back and do that. I don't think so. I think it looks great, just like it is. One thing I am going to do is go ahead and touch up the brown that I use, this color here, this one. And we're just going to kind of come in, since I've done my lashes now. I use Quadra, Younique's. I use Younique's. It's like a 4-in-1. It's got a serum, a primer built in. It's a mascara, and it's tubing. All in one. I love it. It's become my favorite mascara that I've ever tried. And it's so pretty, and it does help grow your lashes. So if you are having that issue, I can tell you now that it does work, because I lost like a chunk out of this one, and I started using that, and it's like magic. It does grow back in, and you will be shocked at how nice it is just to have lashes again. Because mine, it was like, I don't know what happened. It had a big chunk out of the center here. And there was no way for me to even kind of fix it. I'm doing a little smokiness here now. Yes. Mini little smokers. Oh, God, that's pretty. Woohoo! I'm liking it. Can you tell? I'm going to come back with that little light color we started off with. This one. And I'm just going to kind of blend this together up here. The little light color. Like fading, you know, from the dark to the light kind of thing. Just smoothing it out. Oh my goodness, I love it. Okay. I'm going to finish up my face, and we're going to come back and we're going to look at how great it's going to be. And here we are, our finished look. What do you think? Oh my goodness, this eye palette is so pretty. You must go to Ulta. You can probably maybe find it in Walmart. I'm not sure, maybe Target. But man, you cannot go wrong with this. Look how beautiful the colors are. I love them. Now, I will list everything below that I have used. I'll try to tag this also. Maybe you can just pick it up that way if you want to. But man, great, great palette. I am so happy I saw it and picked it up, because I did go and look at some other palettes that were very expensive. And then I saw this and I thought, I'm going to give it a shot. I've heard a lot of good things about e.l.f. lately. And it's all true, I guess. Look at that. Oh, whoa, girl, look at that. Look it down. Okay, I hope you go try it. I hope this was helpful for you. If you're in the neutral zone like I am, aging, it's just better to use more neutral tones and just mix them together, and you'll have a perfect, perfect look. You will. Okay, I hope y'all enjoyed this. Please like and share and click that notification bell. I'm here on Sundays only, and I would love to see you come back and hang out with me, and come back. We'll have some more fun. See you later.